Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today, we have an opportunity to take action and promote certainty in both our economy and the markets by passing H.R. 2560, the Cut, Cap, and Balance Act of 2012. Moody's and Standard & Poor's have warned the United States that our AAA rating is at risk if President Obama does not raise the debt ceiling by August the 2nd. By passing Cut, Cap, and Balance, we can respond with confidence and create economic certainty, get our spending under control, and put America back to work. Mr. Speaker, 6.5 months ago, I left life as a small businessman and have had the honor of representing the constituents of the 17th District of Illinois. I come to the floor this morning with some observations about where we've made progress and where we have met frustration. During this time, we have seen tangible results. This Congress repealed the onerous 1099 tax, which prevents our job creators from being bogged down in a nightmare of paperwork. This Congress cleaned up the mess left by last year's Congress by cutting billions in spending. This House has cut its own office budgets by 5%, saving taxpayers $35 million, and later this week will cut our office budgets by another 6.4%. Most importantly, this House of Representatives fulfilled its responsibility by passing a budget. This budget cuts trillions of dollars in spending, but more importantly, it puts forth a plan to save Medicare instead of letting it go insolvent. As a new member of this House, there has also been frustration with the process. Our national debt is $14.3 trillion. Each child born today, including my new granddaughter Reagan, already owes $46,000 as their share of the national debt. Yet there are some members of this body, 97 to be exact, who wanted to give President Obama the authority to raise the debt limit by $2.4 trillion with no questions asked. Congress has raised the debt ceiling 51 times since 1978, and look where we are today. How can we see these next 2 weeks as anything but an opportunity to put our great country on a better fiscal path? I did not come here to get my name on a wall plaque. I came here so that when my newly born granddaughter Reagan asked me, "Grandpa, what did you do to help fix this country?" I'll be able to tell her that I was part of a class that changed the focus of this town from bloated spending to spending cuts. I'll be able to tell her that today we took a vote on legislation that does 3 very important things. It cuts spending, it promotes spending caps to 19.9% of the GDP by 2021, and it makes the raising of the debt ceiling contingent on a balanced budget amendment. We are only 2 weeks away from the deadline set by Mr. Geithner, but we've seen no plan from this administration or the Democrats in the House. Let me repeat, we have seen no plan from this administration or the Democrats in this House. We all know it's easier to criticize than to offer a plan of your own. Now, before this plan to cut our spending and balance our budget is demagogue, let me tell you exactly how this thing works. This plan makes no changes to Social Security and Medicare. This plan makes no changes to the veteran spending. This plan will cut spending by $111 billion in fiscal year 2012. We must use this debate as an opportunity to bring real change to Washington and start paying down our debt. If you believe that cutting spending and providing a way forward for a balanced budget are common sense ideas, vote for this legislation. With that, I yield back my time.